Hello and welcome to Alumni Stadium for today's live stream broadcast of Varsity Rugby getting set to take on Catholic Memorial. Mike Wasser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as we are ready for the opening kickoff, as Varsity will send it away to the visitors, the Knights from Catholic Memorial. Just 6 games on the varsity schedule. Still a very new sport at the high school level here in Massachusetts. "35 minutes on the clock here in the first half. So the decision here will be for a scrum here right at the center field mark. Got a running clock the rest of the way. See if we see any points early. First game of the season for both sides. Varsity's coach, Nick Sullivan. Ball will be handled by the visitors. And Varsity with a pretty strong tackle. They work it backwards, right into traffic, as Varsity again is there defensively. So we'll see another scrum here this side on the Varsity side of the field. This time Varsity will send it into the pile. The two sides lock up. So they're going to do it again. So the official blows the whistle. 2 minutes in now, here to the first half. Haven't seen much movement here on the field. Just a couple of yards. Everything has to be passed backwards. Can't go forward with it. Rolled into the pile, and Varsity comes away with it now as they work it across the field. Lots of movement. The ball is loose on the turf. And Varsity will give possession away. So an opportunity there for Varsity, their first offensive handle of the ball. But unfortunately, dropping the pass. And now it'll turn into yet another scrum. Catholic Memorial now working across the field. And the ball now put on the ground as Varsity collects it. And now trying to make something happen with the ball. Very low pass, tough to handle. Varsity is taken down instantaneously. Pretty good communication out there as Varsity hit hard. Big time collision around the 45 on the Varsity side of the field. Very unique sport is rugby. One thing that is pretty common though is the way the points are scored. Real surprises. The try has a possibility of 6. And the possibility. 4.5 minutes in, as Braintree getting ready here right around the midfield mark yet again for another scrum. Already seen 4 of them here in the early going. Probably one of the most common situations you see after the referee will blow the whistle. And the team that puts it into the pile generally is the one that comes away with the ball, which is exactly what happens here. Pushing it up over midfield as Braintree continues to battle for the ball. Scooping it up now as it's moved up over the 45. And a high tackle called against the visitors. So Braintree will have it. And they will kick this one. .29 and change to go. There's the side out, line out throw from Braintree right around the 15. As the ball now is rotated across the field. Good movement from Braintree as they're now inside of the 15-yard line. We're going to get in and get the opening points with the try here. But 28-15 to go. Braintree on the move. As this one will be sent out of bounds. Seven minutes in here to the first half. Still a scoreless game. So Braintree will have yet another line out. It's going to be thrown in right around the 10. Maybe just inside the 10. Both sides getting communication from both coaches. Catholic Memorial trying to get some instruction from the far side of the field. Generally have both teams on the same side, but they elect to go in the other direction. Braintree able to rise and grab the ball as Bailey finds it through the traffic. And the whistle goes in Braintree's favor. So they're on the move looking for the opening 6. Driving towards the try line as Braintree trying to put it down. Still no signal. And Braintree is not going to get the points here. Braintree was oh so close to scoring. Looked like we were going to see 6 on the Braintree side, but they could not make it past the try line. Trying to break the plane. Well, Braintree will get it here off the kickoff. Now inside the 30, spinning inside the 25. As Braintree still will keep the ball as they move this one under 26 minutes into the half. Right down the sideline as they try and force him out of bounds. Braintree, though, able to keep the ball as they go to the turf. So see yet another kickoff as this one's sent towards the stands. Up and out of play. The ball thrown into the field of play. Ball at the 25, which is where we'll see a line out. This time will be thrown in on the Catholic Memorial side. Both teams will go into the air unless they elect for a low pass. They go high, it goes over the pile. And Braintree's able to scoop it up. Jumping over the top, trying to push the pile forward. As now Braintree moving again on the CM side of the field. Braintree inside of the 20. Getting close again to scoring. Still yet without any points on the board, although Braintree looked so close to getting 6. They were stopped just shy, and they were able to get it back on the ensuing call. But Braintree obviously continuing to have the ball on the scoring side of the field. It's going to put them at a good opportunity to score. Cutting it back inside. There hasn't been a clean run down the field. Little self kick this time. Trying to restart that one quickly. Referee, though, pulling him back to the spot of the obstruction. Nearing 12 minutes in here to the first half. What is still a 0-0 score. Not a great tackle that time. As Braintree allowing a few extra yards at the end of the play. Trying to use the middle now, but that's not where the open space is. If CM could switch it to the other side, they'd have a lot more room to work with. .22:40 left here in the first half. Still without a score between Braintree and Catholic Memorial here in a non-league match. Big time collision between the two players right around the 45, and both sides slow to get to their feet. And now the ball put on the ground as Braintree will get the ball from it, and the turnover. Trying to work it right over midfield as Braintree forces it 5 yards down the field. Braintree will get the 10 yards here. Not allowing a release. That one goes, it stays in bounds. Wow, right along the edge. And now it's sent right back down. As this one will carry towards the sideline. And that obviously will change the field a bit. So it'll be a line out, Braintree to throw it in. Right at the 30. Still without any points. It is the first game of the season, so maybe that's part of the reason we haven't seen any points so far, as this is Bailey able to rise. And now Braintree working across the field and mishandling the ball, but able to scoop it back up. As Braintree tackled right around the 30. Seen multiple times that CM has tried to start quickly, and they have made a mistake because of it, trying to rush the play. Just want to send out of bounds, just inside the 45. So 20 minutes left here in the half. The running clock still awaiting our first points. Braintree gets it off the line out. Scrum here with an opportunity for possession. This time it'll be Catholic Memorial putting it into the pile as it comes out the back end and to the far side of the field, and some space now as the Knights take it down low. Braintree now defending for a rare time here in the half, and that one is stolen as Braintree's able to steal the pass. As this one is now inside of the 25, ball on the ground. $17.50 remaining here in the half, and the Coach Sullivan unhappy with a couple of calls here from the referee now, as CM has moved the ball into scoring territory, just 10 yards away from scoring. As Bailey's able to knock that one down, and Braintree's not able to get that loose ball. As they're now very close to finding something on the scoreboard. Trying to reverse it. Braintree was there, but not able to make the tackle. And they're now close. It's 5 yards away. Multiple opportunities to take down, and it is a try for CM, who are able to convert on what seemed to be a difficult call going against the home side. One that gave away possession and changed the outcome of that opportunity down the field. Now the opportunity for two off of the kick. Kick up, and the kick is good. So two more added to the total. So 5 for the try, 2 more for the conversion. 7-0 is the score. 15 remaining. Ten yards being given on the Braintree side. This one in the field of play. I don't think that was the intended purpose of that kick. As CM will drive it down the field. Picked up inbounds. Braintree driving it up to midfield. Nice move. Up over the 45-40. As Braintree with their best run so far. Trying to move it up the field. Donovan. This one out of bounds at the 20. So we'll see a line out. Braintree moving the ball. This little unique play is Braintree on the move. Here to looking to tie the score up as they drive inside of the 10. Ball was put on the turf, and it looks like Braintree's going to give away possession. Now an injury down on the field, both sides, with an injured player on the turf. Here with 12:54 to remain here in this first half, as we'll pause in the action with CM in front. Injury has concluded. Both sides set to resume action. Big time collision. The player did not go to the ground. Nearing the 12-minute mark now of the half. Able to sneak past a couple of Braintree would-be tacklers. This ball is loose. Trying to switch it across the field. And Braintree is right there with a good form tackle. Ball is loose. Braintree, another good strong tackle. Done a nice job tackling here in this first half. Braintree on the wrong side, though, of a 7-0 game. Another player slow to get up, back behind the play for CM. Down on the far side, another stoppage here. Ready to resume action. This half starting to slow down with a couple of stoppages due to injury. Cramping very common in the sport. Braintree puts the ball on the ground. That's a bad time for a turnover. And now it opened the door for a long run down the field. Having trouble taking down. As now moving it backwards. And Braintree trying to make a tackle here right around midfield. 7 points on the board as CM has the advantage, and that little kick play did not work out. They tried to move it to the far side. Seen that 3 or 4 times by CM here in this game. This rugby match that has just the one try. 2-point conversion afterwards. Ten minutes left here in the first half. Braintree down 7-0. Braintree was able to find it through the pile, but looks like they're going to do it again. The scrum here at the midfield mark. And yet another whistle. There's too many stoppages right now, really taking away from any sort of fluid play. Continuing with a little self kick. CM right now moving it onto the Braintree side. They haven't had it on this side of the field often, but they did score earlier in the half. So near the 8-minute mark. And now they are just 5 yards away from adding another 5 to the board. 7-0 the score currently. And Braintree needs a defensive stop. Obviously a lot of rugby left to be played, but you don't want to dig yourselves down 2 tries. Looks like Braintree going to be assessed a card here. Driving right towards the line, and Braintree was there with a very strong tackle. A little frustration built into that one. Not getting many calls in their favor. Driving towards the try line, still short of it. Braintree was able to stop him. Braintree's going to try and kick it here along the sideline. The wind playing a factor, keeping it in the field of play. Inside of the 40, and now the pass across the field as CM really making some movement. They bounce off the initial tackle, drive towards the try line, and they are going to score a second try here of the half. To now take a 12-0 advantage pending the extra opportunity for 2. Kick will be taken from where the ball was placed down, which isn't a direct shot towards the field goal posts. So 5.5, clock moving. 12-0 on the scoreboard, a chance for 2 more. And we will see another kickoff. Kick on the way, and this one is wide of the mark. She was hoping to get a little bit of a regroup there. So a 12-0 deficit for the home team. Trying to get something going here with 4.5 remaining before the halftime break. Frenchie's had quite a bit of possession here in this game, just haven't been able to capitalize. Thought at one point Braintree was going to score at least once. And we stopped just maybe a yard or so short of the try line. This one is sent away from midfield. Caught at the 23, driven out now, up over the 40, and a long run down the field. As CM makes a long run, as they have really gotten it going as this half has moved along. Braintree right now being beaten down the field. The emotions start to pick up on the field. Chance to go up by 3 scores. Make it very difficult to come back. 3:25 remaining. Now with the scrum, Braintree coming away with the ball as Hawley trying to drive it down the right side of the field. Jumping up over the pile, Braintree goes down to the ground at the 28. 2:45 remaining as Braintree needs to move quickly. Have yet to find an open lane to run the ball up the field. CM had that long run of about 60 yards, although it didn't turn into any points for them. They're now stagnant with the ball. Braintree trying to push it up over the 30. So a long way from scoring. Just about 2 minutes left now. Braintree kicking this one down the field. And it goes out of bounds somewhere inside the 40. Braintree off the line out, able to get the ball. Now at the 45, diving forward to the 40, with just 45 seconds left. Braintree has to hurry. They're going to score here before the halftime. Diving forward, but Braintree moving just methodically a couple of yards at a time. That's not going to be good enough. 25 seconds left in the half. And a high tackle going on CM. Last play here of the half, so Braintree's got to make something happen. Self kick. As Hawley continues it. And that is going to take us to the halftime break. So Braintree down 2 tries, down 12-0 on the scoreboard, 5 minutes on the clock here in between halves, as we'll be back for a second half between Braintree and CM here shortly, with Braintree down 12-0 on the scoreboard. Play set to resume here in the second half. 35 minutes on the clock. Braintree down 12-0. A lot of rugby to be played. Short kick. This one scooped up. And Braintree will push it across the field now. It's a battle for the 50-yard mark. Braintree with lots of time left, but I'd like to see them get something here in the opening 10 or 15 minutes or so and give themselves a reasonable chance. Low line drive, ball goes out of bounds right around the 39, 38-yard line. On the CM side now of the defensive side of the field. From the line out, Braintree able to rise and get it. This one up over the 45. Braintree on the move inside of the 40. Again, the ball is lost, and it will be an opportunity here for Braintree to get it right back. It'll be a scrum. 33 minutes left in the game. Clock obviously not on Braintree's side right now. Down 2 scores. Braintree looks to move it right. Holly taking a couple of tacklers with him. Finally, Braintree with a good run here. Good one. Up inside the 20. Bouncing off a tackler. As Braintree on the move now and bobbling the ball. .31:45 left. Braintree needs possession. They're going to have to battle to get it now. Thought maybe we were going to see a kick. Tough pass. That's a tough one to handle across the field. CM going in the wrong direction now, and a bad kick as Braintree gets a gift. Really fanning on that one, and then Braintree gives it right back. They put the ball on the turf. Just a bad mistake in both directions, and now a long run as they punch it down the field. Trying to get it is Braintree. Able to run it down, and then Braintree going to kick it themselves. As this one takes a bounce inside the 15. Driven back out over the 25. 4 minutes in here to the second half with Braintree still down on the scoreboard. Down 12-0. Both sides with a player slow to get to their feet again. So we have another stoppage here with 30 minutes and 33 seconds left in the game. Braintree down 12-0 as we will pause in the action. After the stoppage, CM will work it across. Braintree with a nice tackle right out the 20-yard line. Big time collision. Lots of physical contact in this sport. It's already seen 4 or 5 players shaken up back behind a play as they work it down the sideline, and now Braintree trying to force it, and the little pass makes its way as Braintree trying to pull him down from behind. And they're in a good spot now to go up by 3 tries, which would be not impossible, but very difficult to come back from. Braintree has been shut out to this point, down 12. They need the ball now. Driving them back. It's a ball at the 25. Braintree's going to kick this one away towards the sideline, and it goes out right at the 45. So line out here. Braintree down 2 scores. They need to get one shortly. Trying to fight back here on the scoreboard. pretty evenly played here today, even with the score the way it is. Braintree certainly has had plenty of time of possession. Trying to rip this ball away. Braintree doing a good job fighting for extra yards. And now a yellow card handed out to the visitors. And now a red card. Being booted off the field for what he presumably said. And that is really going to change the complexion now. I presume that they will play a player down now the rest of the way, which would really put CM at a disadvantage. Really a bad time to make a mistake like that. The yellow was enough, and then obviously the extra turns into a red. Pretty quick on that far side. CM's had a couple of players that have really some pretty good speed out there. It's making Braintree have to play catch up, trying to track them down. 27 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. So play will be stopped for a moment. The field will be cleaned up here. .46 left. Play set to resume. Here's a scrum right inside of the 40. Taking this one down the field, Braintree has to get back inside of the 20. Long run now inside the 10. As Braintree will send it back out themselves right into the middle of the field. Tough spot to give that one. As now it's moved, and it will be another whistle. Just 26 minutes remaining. Clock releasing, 10 yards to be given up here. This one sent towards the stands. .5 minutes left here in the game. Braintree still down 12-0. That was the score at halftime. We've played 10 minutes now into the second half without Braintree getting anything on offense. Let me kick towards the sideline. And out of bounds, just over the 40. Three and a half minutes left here in this rugby match. Braintree down 12-0. As they're just shy of the midfield mark here on this line out. Braintree again, a clean catch on it. Brought back to the 40. Braintree moves to the opposite side of the field. Call against Braintree. Driving right through the Braintree defense, getting past multiple players in the process, and looks like the players may have collided up in the head area. As the trainer will be back on the field momentarily. There's been lots of injured players, been able to continue though, for the most part. Obviously you worry about a concussion in a spot like that, with contact up around the head. 22-23 on the clock. We will pause here with the injury. Scrum now out of the stoppage. So the Knights with it. As that ball is lost and Braintree is able to grab it. Braintree on the other side, A difficult call to go against him. As CM right now with the ball at the 25 with 21 and change to go. A score here would pretty much put this game away. So Braintree can't afford to give one up. Battling for possession as the Knights now working across the field. Nice takedown right around the 34-yard line. Braintree again needs the ball. CM continues to run some clock. Approaching the 20-minute mark left in the game. Again, just 6 games on the schedule here for rugby. 3 home, 3 away. That's the sport trying to grow in numbers. So many sports going on during the spring. Dangerous pass. It's Braintree trying to steal it. The ball again on the ground, but picked up. CM now using their speed, and they will go down and into the end zone as they will get another try. That one placed down right in the center of the field, and a 17-0 advantage. Chance for 2 more. And if they do put the 2 more through, chance to make it 19-0. This kick is good. And a 19-0 advantage for the visitors. With 18.5 to go, we'll have another kick at the midfield mark, and Braintree now in desperate times. So the clock continues to move. It'll take us somewhere around the 17:45-minute mark before the ball's going to be kicked away. Braintree trying to break the shutout. That last score really hurt the chances of winning this game. But you got to build some positivity from this one. Braintree would really like to get a score. Play right now for the Knights has been one of their top players. Scored with his speed multiple times. Been able to break through and get through the Braintree line. Another quick knock. Obstruction giving an opportunity here for Braintree to possess, but right now they still have yet to score with 16.5 to go. Getting ready for a line out here, right inside of the 35. Braintree not able to convert this time. Off the line out. Sent across the field, and now they have a chance to run it down for another try. This ball was placed down at the 45. And right along the sidelines, a stoppage and a card to be handed. Braintree with their second yellow of this game. Travels out of bounds inside of the 20. Lots of injuries here in this one. And now Braintree has received another yellow. So we make our way towards 14 minutes left in what has been a game controlled on the scoreboard by Catholic Memorial. A 19-0 advantage. 12 of the points scored back in the first half. I knew that third score was going to be difficult to come back from. Line out on the far side, right at the 45. Braintree this time is able to get it cleanly. They're working across the field. Inside of the 50, up over the 45 now. Braintree again called for not releasing. Forward pass this time called. Well, 40 left. And a scrum here at the 45. In front of the Braintree bench. Dangerous pass. Does work out, though, for Braintree as it's up over the midfield mark. One sent towards the sideline. They'll go out right around the 20 on the turf field here at Alumni Stadium. Wind continues to factor in. Left. Braintree trying to use the middle of the field now. They look for a try. Need one in a hurry. The ball was lost. And CM now has it. But Braintree will get it right back. Call in their favor. But they are running out of time. As Braintree pounds it towards the try line, and they are in. They've broken the shutout. Broken the shutout with a 5 on the board, and they are going to get a kick in a pretty good spot here on the field, trying for 7. As Braintree now down 19-5, pending the kick. Still 10 and change to go, but obviously the extra time being used here is going to really hurt Braintree. Gonna try and kick this one quickly. Don't really want to give up any more time. That third score, though, very important for CM to go up. That third score made this one tough to come back. Braintree, though, on the board. And now looking for the extra 2, which is good. So Braintree puts 7 up. 19-7 with 9:30 to go. This play will resume momentarily. Both sides getting water now, but the clock continues to burn. This one will be kicked away by CM. Braintree again will possess, as this will take us under 9 minutes left. Wind again, blowing and causing lots of changes in the trajectory of the ball. They send it to the far side. Live ball scooped up by Braintree. Right down the sideline, and a dangerous tackle along the side of the field. Looked like a similar spot where Braintree was carded earlier in this half. Along the track that's right behind the field. Minutes left. 19-7. Self-knock as CM now drives it down the middle of the field. They have one man to beat on the far side, and they are in for yet another try. And that will be the finishing touches they were looking for. Extra chance for 2 more. So we kicked pretty much straight on, just a slight angle off towards the left. Kick is up and good. So 7 points added to their score. Make it 26-7. Now it'll take us well under the 6-minute mark. And Braintree will kick it away at midfield. Fielded at the 25. And now Braintree trying to get the ball back. Back where they started, though. Back down 3 scores. Braintree on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Again, the speed of CM here really has caused some problems. We've had a couple of players that have had runs of 40, 50 yards at a time. As they try and kick it down the field. Right at the midfield mark, scooped up by Braintree, up over the 40, up inside the 30, and a good run by Braintree this time. 20 yards down the field. Braintree called for moving that one a forward pass. With just 4.5 remaining. Moved up over the 45, up to midfield with another stoppage. With multiple Braintree players running into each other. Now things starting to get a little chippy out there, with players voicing their displeasure towards the referee. With 4:33 left, 26-7 is the score. Braintree down on their way to their first loss of the season. Play set to resume in a moment. Clock is stopped. Play is ready to resume. Ball was loose for a moment, but again, the Knights have it. They're looking a forward pass, but play will continue. Haven't seen a scrum in a while. We're going to see one now. Every single one of these, though, is killing off lots of time. Braintree controlled most of the opening half, but weren't able to score, and ultimately gave up 2 in the process. Down 12-0 at halftime. Braintree was down by as many as 19 in this game, including right now. To the far side of the field. And now the run for CM. Running close to another try. Just 3 minutes remaining. And another yellow handed out to Braintree. The third yellow of the game. Close to another try as we await the signal, and it is going to be another score. Getting ready for the kick on the far side. See if they can complete the 7-point finish here to the try. Kick is well short. And we will see one more kickoff, presumably here in this game. (31-7) the score. And that may be all we'll see. So the referee's saying 3 minutes left. Clock reads a minute and a half, but obviously the official time is down with the referee. Sent away to the far side, caught inside the 35, and a quick Braintree tackle. Final half minute. Shouldn't see much more, and one more whistle. Pretty high tackle there on the Braintree side. Wonder if they try and just kick it down the field at this point. Spinning free, is Braintree able to make the tackle inside the 45. Up over midfield, and now one man to beat. Maybe just about a minute left. Push down the field inside the 35, maybe the final possession of the game. With two players in there, and play continues down the field, bouncing off of the initial tackle. Quick pass. The only thing that may change here is the final score. Minute and a half left, according to the official. And now a injury on the opposite side. Both sides cramping up here late. So we will pause for a moment and bring back the remaining part of this. Ready here off the scrum. Ball is loose. And diving on it is CM. This one is sent towards the sideline. Probably about a half minute left now. Just trying to complete the 35-minute half. Bailey doing everything there himself, catching the ball in the air and then getting back to get it. Sprinter goes right up the gut. Diving in the middle of the field now, right around the 15. Just waiting for the signal for this game to come to an end. I see him now looking to score one last try. And they are not going to get it. I think they're just going to end the game here before the try had occurred. Still waiting for the official signal. That looks like that is going to be the call. And the game will come to an end. 31-7 will be the final score. No added points there at the end for the Knights. And the game will conclude 31-7. Here at home, Braintree's home opener does not go their way. They allowed 12 points in the opening half, but much different here in the second half, as that'll conclude our live stream broadcast here at Braintree Rugby against Catholic Memorial. Thanks for watching here today. On behalf of Christine Patterson, our camera person, I'm Mike Wassel. See you next time.